It's 2020. Hello, everyone. It's your girl Alice Kanji. Welcome back to another banging YouTube video. Before I start this video, obviously I'm gonna plug my amazing podcast that you guys should listen to on all podcast outlets, soon to be on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, it's on Spreaker, it's on Castbox, it's on iHeartRadio. It's literally on every single fucking podcast outlet. So you guys need to check it out. I host it with my co-host Denzel Minor. So you guys have to check out my podcast out. Guys, you know what it is. It's 2020. That's it. That's the tweet. It's 2020, so we're coming back with a bang. We're coming back with good energy, good vibes, good all that and that. Last year, I said 2019 was going to be my year, and truly, I feel like it genuinely was my year, because I said it was going to be my year, and I started my podcast. I said it was going to be my year, and my YouTube continued. I did not give up on my YouTube like some of you small YouTubers. You should never give up on something that you start a year. I said it was going to be my year, and I didn't repeat any units in uni. I said it was going to be my year, and guys... But I'm so happy to be back here, guys. I promise you now, 2020 is a different year. It's going to be my year. It's going to be my year for my YouTube. It's going to be the year for my podcast. It's going to be the year for myself, my self-love. It's going to be the year to build a relationship, either with myself or with someone else. It's just going to be an amazing year, because it's, you know what, it's good vibes. Even though President Trump trying to kill us all, because literally, if anything happens, it's not going to be the US that's affected. It's probably the third world countries, but... you know what, President Trump, we move regardless. And by moving regardless, guys, I don't mean we're going to ignore this. We're going to try our best. Everything, I'm hoping everyone's going to do everything in their power to, you know, make sure everything goes well, I guess. Even though Australia started burning literally 5 days before 2020 was in it, you know what, guys, we're still maintaining the energy. We're still saying 2020 is our year. So do you know what we're going to talk about today? As you can tell from the title of the video, you know, this year, like I've been saying, is all about positive vibe, positive energy. So this a point of energy. We are not tolerating energy. We're not welcoming in 2020. Energy that we cannot have in common in 2020. We cannot do that in 2020. Here are some of my points of energy that we are not welcoming in 2020. Note, these are my opinions, they're my stuff, so if you have a problem with that, that's cool. You can make your own video. I mean, it's my channel, babe. It's my channel, so it's my opinions. If you don't agree, then I'm sorry, but I really feel like I have strong points. So here's some of the points. The first thing we're going to talk about is we're not going to have Twitter slandering in 2020. We're not going to have internet bullying, cyberbullying on. In 2020, we are living that energy. We're letting the ship sail, because that shit hurted. Because there's so many people who've committed suicide with cyberbullying. There's so many people who have, especially if you're on KOT. KOT stands for Kenyans on Twitter. You guys are, it is either today you laugh, tomorrow you're being laughed at, and the energy there. And you know what? The worst part is the people who always slander people on Twitter, they never have AVs. Their AVs are always cartoons or animes, or never themselves, but they'll have the audacity to call a woman ugly or fat shaming, or we're not gonna maintain that energy, bro or sis. You have no right to judge anyone, not unless you feel like it's some stupid ass shit like what President Trump sometimes tweets. And I'm really sorry I'm this bitter about that president, but even though he's not my president, don't worry, I also have a problem with my president, okay? So take that home with you. So we are leaving Twitter slandering. We are leaving internet bullying. We are leaving, you know, negative vibes, man. That's it. That's one, period. We are also, another thing we are leaving behind in 2019, the energy we're not maintaining in 2020, bringing yourself down, even if you're joking. Sometimes you look at yourself and be like, oh shit, man, Aki, I'm ugly. You're not ugly, sis. Don't tell yourself that shit. You're manifesting to the universe what you believe, and if you believe you're ugly, then that's some bullshit, because we are all created in God's image and likeness. So Stop slandering yourself. Stop bringing yourself down, even when you're joking. Because most times, even if it's a joke, there's always some truth in everything. So, sis or bro, we're living low self-esteem. We're living slandering up, basically bringing yourself down. That's on period. There's not much to talk about there. Stop bringing yourself down. Do you want to know what else we're living in 2019? We're not bringing into 2020. That's right, inconsistency. Say it with me. We are living inconsistency in 2019. If whether it's in the gym, whether it's a goal you've set, whether it's fucking posting YouTube videos like me, we are living that shit in 2019 because inconsistency is probably driven by procrastination, and we don't do that now. Positive energy all the way through. So if you said you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it. We're gonna leave inconsistency into your we're leaving inconsistency in your relationships, inconsistency in your work, inconsistency in your job. Do everything to your absolute best of your abilities, and we are leaving inconsistency in 2019. We don't need that shit in 2020. Okay, we don't need it. Another thing we're leaving in 2019. Hear me out. We are leaving the Jubilee government, okay? They are overtaxing people. They are overloaning from the Chinese. Before you know it, we are going to be fucking colonized by these people. So please, I'm just saying, I don't know about you, but I'm leaving Jubilee government in 2019. If like we can petition to impeach our current president, we love to see it. We don't come at me. I said these were my opinions. We are also leaving dating the wrong people in 2019. This is obvious, guys. Stop dating the wrong people. The wrong people is people who don't appreciate you, people who don't value you. Self-love is the best love. So, in conclusion, Komanano Machache, we're not dating the wrong people. If you need to date someone who appreciates you, who knows your value, and just loves you as a whole human being, not someone who's beating you, not someone who's you know what I'm saying. We're just leaving dating the wrong people, including friendships. Out the door, man. We're not tolerating that shit. Next thing we're leaving in 2019, you know what we're leaving? We're leaving R. Kelly and rapists in 2019. So if you know a rapist, if your friend is a rapist, if you know someone who's been accused of raping, hear me out. Bring them out. Let us know. Tell the world about such people, because we need to be careful, man. Because when you don't want someone about something, they're gonna keep doing it because nobody has ever caught them about it. So please, if you know someone, if you're a rapist, stop doing that shit. If you have had an encounter, Jesus, with a rapist, please do not suffer in silence. Speak out your heart, and I'm pretty sure that, a problem something is a problem half solved. A problem shared is a problem half solved. So guys, if you have been a rape victim, or if you listen to R. Kelly's music, because you cannot separate the art from the person, okay? I know that theorists who say that shit, but you cannot separate the art from the person. So stop listening to R. Kelly, please. Don't come at me with that energy. That's the energy I'm living in 2019. I don't know about you. That's the energy I'm living in 2019. We are also leaving. You know what? I'm gonna piss off some people. I'm not gonna lie. We're leaving Jay's Fresh Bar and Kitchen. Hate to say it. No, actually love to say it, because these people have been accused more than once of being racist. So that is an energy, personally, I cannot afford to maintain in 2020. We're still having racism, we're still having colorism, we're still having it in the words of preference. That's nothing like preference. That's racism. Because if you serve someone, or if you value someone more because of their skin color or because of their skin tone, we're not gonna bring that shit in 2020. Don't come at me with that energy. So you will have, personally, I don't think you will. You actually will never see me in that club, because I don't fuck with it, man. If you're gonna discriminate me because of the color of my skin, they're actually sick people who are defending these people by saying, oh, because it didn't happen to me, so why should I be concerned? That's basically like saying, just because you've not been raped, you do not care about reporting rapists, or you do not. Just know we're leaving that energy in 2019. We are also leaving, hear me out, I don't know about you Americans, but I'm leaving President Trump in 2019. Fuck, he should have been impeached like 10 years ago. I don't know why. And I really hope the Senate approves this impeachment, because literally we have a war with Iran. I'm talking like an American citizen, seriously, what the fuck? I'm talking like this, I'm so passionate about this because listen, Americans will not suffer because of this shit that he has started, but us people in African countries, in Muslim countries, are going to suffer because of his actions. So basically, if you're supporting Trump because of this nonsense, I'm leaving that energy because listen, I don't want my people to die. And just because you're safe does not mean that other people are. So you need to be considerate about others. You know what we're doing in 2020? We're being considerate about others. So please take your nasty ass president. I don't want this video to be taken down because of slander, so I'm just gonna keep it there. Yeah, guys, those are just my honest opinions on what I think the energy that we're not maintaining in 2020. Hey, 2020, that's the energy that I'm not gonna tolerate. So if you come at me, you need to come correct. You need to come to me correct, love. I'm not gonna accept such energy. So thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. Alice Kanji signing out. Peace. You should probably watch this other videos. Yeah, just watch them.